Hello, it's a gift spotter here. As you can see, I'm in the bush. I came out here. I'm lucky enough that this place is minutes from my home. I came out here because I was feeling anxious and inside my body was tight, and my kids are home and I didn't want to take it out on them by snapping. So I came out here. I don't feel like there's anything really to work out. It could be as an empath, I feel other people's emotions in my body, and sometimes that can be the collective emotion around. So it could be that anxiety is part of a greater collective anxiety that I'm absorbing in my body. If you're like this, it's really worth looking up the word empath to see if you are an empath. Although I suspect if you've just heard that term and it resonates with you, then you know already that you're an empath, and that's me. I'm an empath. So I was feeling anxious, and the best way I know to get out of this anxious state is to get into nature, because anxiety doesn't live here. So think about the alternative. Think about when you're anxious and then you surround yourself with anxious, or people who are experiencing anxiety. It just heightens it. So you do the opposite. You go to a place where anxiety doesn't exist, and that's here in the bush. And why am I telling you this? Because as a society, we don't share our emotions enough. You know, I look at social media and I see all these picture perfect people who are happy and joyful, and perhaps you want to be like that too. It's a myth, it doesn't exist. We're human, we feel emotions, we feel anger, sadness, anxiety, frustration, joy. The trick is not to identify with it. Don't say, I am anxious, say, I'm feeling anxious. That's the trick. So here am I in the bush saying, I'm feeling anxious. Can you help me just feel a little more centered, to connect with my center, to connect with my true nature, so that I can leave the bush and I can go home to my kids and I can be loving and compassionate. Yeah. So that's a good trick for you. Find somewhere where anxiety doesn't exist, and then release it and soak up the energy of peace and calm.